Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to this episode of Inside the Brickbox Lego Community News. Yes, I'm back.
You are?
Yeah, I'm here. I can feel me. Yeah, a little bit over busy the last week or so. Didn't get much done at Bellna.
That's because it was wall-to-wall people the whole time.
Plus, there's no power cord plug around me too, so I couldn't even sit up and do streaming or anything. So I was a bit, watch over. So this week we'll be looking at another Lego movie set. Well, it's just hit the interwebs. Damn it, I lost my mouse. What is it? Oh, Bricklink AFO design thing, program. First 8 finalists announced, but I think this one's a little bit older because there's just been an announcement on Facebook in the last hour about the 4 finalists. Green button activated. What was it? Oh, we'll look at some highlight photos from Brick Venture 2019 and a bit of gossip. And we'll wind it up with our Bellina photos and show you how...
My Bellina photos!
Show you how crappy the lighting was. This is much more on this episode of Inside the Brickbox Lego Community News.
Are you going to introduce me?
So, ABC is here. About time.
And aren't you lucky?
How you feeling after the weekend?
Absolutely and utterly devastatingly buggered. Tired.
I'm even more buggered because I had to travel another 5 hours yesterday to come home. And then going out today.
Yeah, I found that the combination of lots of people in a small space, lots of noise, light, that was all weird and all over the place. Yeah, I had a hard time actually staying in like the section where the displays were because I just couldn't handle it. I had to keep going and visiting my husband in the stalls area, which was like the next room over. And unfortunately, that room, the air conditioning didn't work very well. So then I'd go back into the other room and, yeah. Usually I have, I can, like, build up a tolerance at shows because, like, lots of loud noises do affect me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this particular venue, because of the way that it's built and designed, like it's not really designed for a lot of people to be in there talking and making noise.
Plus, they underestimated how big this event was going to be too.
Oh, they massively underestimated. They should have honestly have rented the next room over.
The other half of that other room.
Yeah. The next room over from the stalls area. Like there was 3 venue spaces that were like subdivided that you could lease out, obviously. What they should have done was they should have rented the next one over as well, moved the play area to that end, and had the stalls and the stores in the middle where the exit was. Although somebody was telling me apparently there's even more around that way as well. So yeah, they definitely could have extended it out.
And there's another exit door there.
Yeah,
you know where the lift was.
Which would have been
exit right there.
Which would have been a good place to have an exit. But yeah, because they had the kids' play area like sort of towards one end of the venue. And when we go through the Flickr photos, stuff that are on my Flickr at the end of the show, you'll sort of get a feel for it. They had a stage area and there were some displays that were actually on the stage because otherwise there was no room.
Would you believe I actually got to see your live stream for that day, and I now understand what you mean. You had crap reception.
Yeah, the reception was
my god!
People, okay, my audio came through beautiful, perfect. Couldn't fault it. It was excellent. But the video was just choppy, like chop, 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 chop. So if anyone's watching this and you're a viewer of mine, I will be getting out a highlight video. I've just spent today like trying to rest and recuperate a bit.
I wish I had that able, but I had to go out shopping and getting 2 new fans.
Oh yeah, we had to do grocery shopping this morning. I just came home and I was flat, really flat. Between like summer, like I don't do very well in summer. Like summer and me are not friends, and just being exhausted from everything, and also having a husband that's also exhausted and cranky, and trying to get things ready for child's high school.
God, yeah.
He's got a week left.
Yeah, that's the only problem about doing shows at this time of the year. Is right on top of school back. So
yeah, definitely.
G'day, Martin in the chat.
You found us.
You found us. I think that was a good idea. Just to catch up what we've been doing the last week before we actually get into the news. Gets everyone to come in. Hey, Tessa, welcome aboard. I know Douglas is hanging around somewhere. I heard he's building something.
Yeah, he's probably just listening.
So he'll might pipe up every so often.
Yeah. How long has it been since I've been on your Wednesday night? Has it been a while? Was the one recently?
Christmas, I think was the last time.
Oh, okay. So I don't know whether I mentioned about how we updated the crates. Did we mention that? I can't remember.
Oh, the 10-ton Tessie crates.
The unfortunate thing is that now they weigh twice. They weigh almost twice as much. It's a 4-man.
You didn't have to deal with them trying to get down that bloody lift.
Yeah. But, yeah, it was like a 3 to 4 man effort to lift anything, depending on how strong the people who were lifting were.
Like everything went well getting everything upstairs, but Sunday night everything went to shit. And I got stuck in a lift on Sunday night.
You got stuck? How did you get stuck in a lift?
The boxes fell off the dolly boards and jammed me against the other door in the lift. And I didn't realize I should have pressed the button behind me and relieved myself so I could get the boxes straight again. I'm sitting there going.
That was the other thing that sucked about this venue is that there was only up and down in one lift that was, supposedly for freight, but it looked like, just about anybody could walk into it anyway.
I'm quite surprised they didn't have a sign downstairs on Sunday night. Lift not in use tonight. Go to the second lift because they do have 2 lifts.
Yeah, I was under the impression there was only 1 lift, and then I found out there was 2. It's like, well, they should have just like like you said, put a clothesline on it, or put what do you call it, staff lift only or something like that.
Yeah.
But yes, it was very challenging to bump in up a standard size lift. Luckily,
at least we had 2 loading docks. That was a positive.
Yeah, that was good. That was better than some of the places we've been to.
And the accommodation, as much as it wasn't like
the bed
rating, it was a nice unit.
Okay, if they had a slightly better mattress on the bed, I would have been like, yeah, right.
Yeah. It was passable.
And the other thing that was different at Ballina is that they had that master builders session. Yeah.
Talk about that more in depth probably on Friday.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it now?
No. I'll let you have something from Ballina.
No, we already talked about things on. Oh, that was before. No, we talked about things on Tuesday. Yeah, last night when we had a bill stream. But go for it. I want your opinions.
My opinions. Okay, let's just get into the news, get this out of the way, and then we're going to be talking about Brickvention and some plans.
That sounds like a really big change of topic.
And we also will get back to Ballina.
Wuss.
I just want to knock these two little news articles out of the way real quickly.
Well, then
they're going to wind up the whole stream. Okay. Can I actually remember how to do this?
I can't remember how to do this.
Oh, actually, I should get application window. There we go. Share. Here we go. Oh, what the hell did they call this thing? I forgot. The Rexis. How do you pronounce that?
Okay.
Right here.
The Rexcelsior.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm not good at pronouncing words.
Yeah, it's a mini build. Like like how the helicarrier had small things in it.
Oh yeah. Still with full size stuff as well.
Yeah. Well, that's how the helicarrier and what was the other one that had mini things? Oh, the Hogwarts Castle.
Yeah.
So, like you have your collector minifigures, but then you've also got all your little miniature like people and stuff that go in the actual ship. So the scale of it is supposed to be mini.
Okay.
Not the minifigure. The smaller scale.
Yeah.
So you'll notice that all the velociraptors, the space raptors, are tiny. They're babies, but they're actually supposed to be full size.
And there's a little baby Emmett and a little whatever his name is.
Rex Dangerfield.
That's it.
And I'm not sure what the other thing. Oh, the other things are like little mini spaceships and gear and stuff.
And Emmett's little spaceship as well.
From what I can gather,
Tess is going, I love it, I want it.
Yeah, from what I can gather, a lot of people are loving on the dark blue of this. They're loving the color. They're loving the face on Emmett. Emmett has drawn on stubble, and then if you've watched some of the previews, was it Lucy goes, is that drawn on stubble? And then he wipes his face, and so one of his faces is a smeared, smeared stubble. So that's really cool.
That's awesome.
And you notice that Emmett is wearing a different torso in this.
Yeah. He's
wearing like a vest like his brother. But your arms are still the color. I think. Are they the same color as what they are? No. Is he completely orange? I'm trying to think of what color his. I'm too lazy to look over and see what Emmett actually looks like.
Right up the top there. He's orange torso.
Oh, is he all orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure he's orange torso.
So he's got blue sleeves on them. The microraptors are cute, and I love the minifigures. I'm not a big fan of collecting spaceships. Says the girl that has the spaceship.
Oh yeah, I've got that too behind. Oh, you can't see, but I've got behind me here.
It doesn't really leap out at me as something that I must have. But if anyone loves this spaceship and they don't want the rest of it, we can make a deal, eh? Well, I like the little baby raptors, and I love the minifigures. Fist bump.
Fist bump. Well, someone's done a meme with Venos as his gauntlet glove.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame they put it on the wrong hand. His thumb's upside down. So, $149.99 US. It's getting expensive in Australia. It's going to be almost 200. Whoa! Ouch. So, yeah, still not interested in anything other than that Emmett bike thing because I want the pumps from it. That's the only thing I'm interested in.
Also, it has a blaster.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's going to be held like a gun. Yet Lego doesn't do guns.
Does it look like his hands in the back of it? Does it look like his hands in the back of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god, it is like a Venos glove.
That is funny. Tongue in cheek. Anyway, next.
Oh, there we go. There's the stubule.
Yeah. So he's got drawn on stubble, so obviously so that he can be a bit more like Rex Dangerfield.
Oh, okay. He's basically wearing his jacket.
Yeah, he is wearing his jacket.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's the smeared one.
Yeah, smeared.
Yeah. Sold the photo. Oh no. Oh no. So, yeah.
Excelsior! We've got such expressive faces. I love it. I am looking forward to seeing the movie. Oh, speaking of which, do you know that in Australia there is a preview screening, like an early screening that will actually be, I think it's the same date as everywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
Event Cinemas is running them.
Yeah.
So somebody was telling me the other day, oh no, it was only at North Lakes. It's like, no, it's not just at North Lakes now. It may have been the case when it first was released, but I guess they decided to roll it out pretty much everywhere. So we're booked in to go to Maroochydore premiere. So
there's actually rumours there might be Independence yet. Might be a part of it too.
Yeah, I think there are some independents in other states, but in Queensland, as far as I know so far, it seems to only be Event Cinema.
Well, I know. Oh, what's the name of the cinemas? Cityplex usually don't announce things until last minute to make it more fair.
Yeah.
So basically, everyone who misses out on those other places will get into their one for a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's move on. Brooklyn AFO design program. First 8 finalists. As I was actually posting this, getting this ready before, something actually came up on Facebook saying that there is 4 now. So we'll just have a first look at all the 8. And then I sort of can remember which are the 4 in my head. So we got Viking Ship 3D Mosaic.
Oh, that's cute.
Covershire Castle.
Clovershire.
Castle. Interesting. Science Tower. Whoa, that's big. Antique fire truck. Ooh, that's actually quite big. So those are Technique motorcycle wheels. Wow, that's huge. Hot Shot Carnival. Skyline Express. Ha 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 ha. Lego Story. Ooh, that's interesting. So I'm probably trying to work on like how the suitcase thing is. Isle of Perel. I can't pronounce it. That's like a map. And that's it. Now, for I've got to drop this in another page. I'll go look for something. Oh, where was it? That one there. So those are the ones. Let me see if I can find this Bricklink post I found on Facebook. No, my luck, it'll be the one that will disappear. Oh, why don't I just go Bricklink? Bricklink. Oh. Oh, here we go. And bring it back. Okay. So here it seems like going through those pictures, there's some there didn't actually show here for some odd reason, and I've been picking. So the four are bikes by MDT. My car, Image It, Build It by Brick Brawn, and
Imagine It.
Imagine It, yeah. Damn it.
Lowstein Castle. Lowstein Castle. Yeah. Steampunk Mini Chess by Corsu vs. You.
God, these names. Sorry, people, for butchering your name. So here are the ones that we'll be going through the crowdfunding. So we've got...
Okay.
That. This crazy thing.
That looks cool. So they've got a second head, so that if you're female and you want a female head, you can have a female head.
A castle?
That's cool. I like that. That's neat.
And a mini chessboard.
Not overly enthusiastic about that.
Yeah. So these are the what I've now gone through. It's basically going to be a crowdfunding thing. I think it's open worldwide. If I remember reading the thing for it in the early days. So you go through, and I think for a set amount of days, as long as they hit the gold Lego and Bricklink sets, that set will be produced. So it's a little bit different to what you're used to on Lego Ideas. It's more of a proper crowdfunding type.
So basically you're saying, I'm going to buy this.
Yeah.
and you pay your money.
Yep.
And they put you in the queue.
Yep. As long as it makes enough to produce it, the set will be produced. If not, too bad luck. At least you get to keep your money back.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about the castle. What I want to know is what pricing is it?
Well, my guess will be coming out soon. Oh,
There's more details.
What's this? Okay, it's going to Bricklink.
Oh, here we go. Unique parts 500, total parts 2,000, 32 colors. Wow. It says every castle is home to someone. This is a low-staying castle. And in this lives a knight, his family, his animals. The animals have their own housing, can be found right behind the outermost of the two main gate houses. The outer bailey, the inner bailey, has a roof, defensive corridor, and to offer protection from the outside threats with overhanging toilet bay or thunderbox. Cross the drawbridge to get to the Great Hall and join the family for festivities after keeping watch over the castle in the day with hiking up the centerpiece and highest point of the complex, the donjon or keep, to absorb the panoramic views of the entire Lower Stein castle. That's cool. Oh wow, it has a lower level. Oh, I like this. I like this very much.
Oh, small pictures.
I like the cutaway idea.
Oh, cool. Chickens. The judges intensive amount of thought.
So 4 sections fit together to form a truly unique and historically authentic castle shape, complete with furnishings and minifigures. So you can pull it apart to play with it, or you can push it all together and it's a castle. An interesting concept.
Oh,
Yeah, you probably don't want to show everyone your.
I gotta remember what my.
Douglas is asking: is your sound gone quiet, or is sound cutting out, or just going quiet?
Hello, hello. You hear us, Douglas? That better. Let's see. That's
fine.
That's fine.
Took you a long time.
Okay, take my money. That's silly.
Why are we being quiet?
I don't know. There we go. Take my money. What's next? Beginning of first ferry designs were available for pre-order. Each design has a goal to meet. When a design hits its goal, only then does the set become At
But it
least.
doesn't tell you how much it is.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Someone's already saying, take my money.
There's a few that have said, shut up and take my money.
Yeah, it's a few though. So that's that one. What was it? Let's be the page for this one. Steampunk mini chest.
Yes. I can appreciate it for what it is, but it's not for me.
Only a small set. Yeah. Yeah. It's an easy one. So that's going to be interesting. What's this one? Gets me how. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That one. All these are listed, but not one of them shows the pictures who got through. That's weird. Hmm. Some comments. Okay. It's not much. So, where were we? Okay. Let's get on to Brickvention. Since we've been taking too long there. Sorry, guys. Brickvention supposed to be still cutouts.
Can you hear me, Douglas?
Can't be the microphone. It could be the internet too. Actually, we'll do this. No, it sounds alright. I don't know what you're going about, Douglas. Stream sounds alright. If you're new to the channel here, Brickvention, is it still classified as the largest Lego event in Australia?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I know there's a couple of shows threatening it at the moment to take over. It was on last weekend, same as our show. I haven't had time to find any decent stream photos at the moment, so I've just found Jay's Brickbog. Seems like they were down at the show, so they've been taking some photos. So, in some words, some people say quite ordinary this year for Brickvention. I know there's photo floating around. There's a photo of James and Darren.
That's on the Lego Discovery Center's page.
No.
Oh, and Darren.
Yeah. Actually in on the floor.
All right, so this is the Daily Bugle. That was created by Kale Frost.
Mm.
Hey, you'll all be seeing him Lego Masters soon.
Mm. What the hell? Oh god, someone was bored.
No. This is someone's exhibit. Just because it's not your cup of tea doesn't mean it isn't somebody else's.
No, what I mean is for a person to work out how that works, they must have been bored one day.
Or maybe they were just, dedicated to making it work.
Whoa. I tell you one thing, there's a lot of value in that ball, whatever it's supposed to be.
These geometric designs branching out by the Geddes family were mesmerizing to look at.
Oh, working pinball machine was there.
That was made by Kid.
Oh, wow. I tell you, it looks awesome.
I don't know why people are saying that it was ordinary. I think they've just all been spoilt by all the years that Ryan McNaught had his shit there. I mean, big display models. It's just, simple as the show has evolved and changed into something different, and people just need to, accept that.
Oh, I like that building. Very red.
I have a feeling this is Bald. Bendigo area Lego designers. This is James and James and Darren's home lug. Proper. They have a lot of buildings that are actually from Bendigo. Like the recreations of Bendigo buildings.
Yeah.
For that I'm useful, I know stuff and things. Oh, they also had a 50 years of Duplo because it's the anniversary of the Duplo brick this year. So it includes including the Fabuland.
Oh wow, they're like brickheads.
Yep.
Awesome.
So they made brickheads of Fabuland characters, Fabuland characters.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Someone spent the time really trying to make the brickheads look so close to the original figures. They've done a good job. Even the buildings look awesome. What the hell? Yeah. Okay. Now I get what it is. There were a lot of brickheads on show. Oh god. Oh, this one. I've seen pictures of this online. Is there a little blurb about it? Now, for people in America who don't know what it is a Dalek. There's some familiar names.
That's actually a recreation of an art piece.
Yeah.
So, the original art piece is actually made out of stained glass.
Wow. Jeez, that probably would have taken a long time to recreate in Lego.
A lot of effort.
Yeah. It's awesome. Oh, snake.
I saw that one at the Brisbane show. Actually, that's made by somebody in Canberra. I'll scroll down. It might actually tell us who. Matthew Dadswell.
Yeah.
So that's actually a teenager built that one. Interesting. See the really big, like race figure.
Mm. Oh, that was two people did that one. Oh, I like this one. This one what's just come up is a what do you call it? A collab. What was actually partially designed by two creators one from WA and one from New South Wales. Wow, that is a challenge and a half.
Amazing.
Wow. Did a good job. And see, this is
one way to collaborate is to do half of something.
Yeah. This is the problem with some of these photos we're seeing is you're not really seeing the details and the thing really close up. A lot of these shows you got to really go to really see what they look like. Ooh, that looks good.
Bit of neoclassic space.
Yeah.
That's very well done. I wonder who belonged to that one.
If I keep scrolling down the phone,
Dale
Harris. It's awesome.
That is very cool.
You even see the marks from the vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. Did a good job. Some sort of friends display. Oh, it's a crossover. This be
Belleville.
Yeah. Corlin?
Hey?
The name. Yeah.
Corlin
Johnson
Reed.
Created that one. Interesting. Nice crossover.
It looks like a blend of Friends and Belleville, although they missed the word Friends in there.
Yeah.
Blending and a little bit of Belleville. There's a word missing, Jay. Oh, that's the Duplo 50 years.
Yeah, I was going to say there's the 50 years one.
It's quite big.
Wow.
I noticed that they had a lot more of like little corrals of things like that where the exhibitors are actually on the inside of the displays.
Mm.
Which is which I think is good because it's very hard to keep your eyes on like 4 sides of a display at all times. If one side is like protected or more, like if 3 sides are protected,
yeah,
it's a lot easier to keep your eyes on things. Oh, I see Indians. You see the teepees?
I think I did see him.
In the middle of that picture.
Oh, now I can. It's hard to focus. I was going, where? I saw it before. There it is.
Yeah, in the middle of the picture. There. Yeah.
Mum's got some of those.
We don't take 20 million years to get to my photos, we'll be able to see.
Yeah.
That was a collaborative of quite a lot of people. Collaboration between Veronica. Hang on, you're going too fast now. So the Duplo was Veronica and Mark Young, Nancy Hansen, Sky Dimmick, Mark Mitchell, Nicole McDonald, Andrea Lansley, and Caravina Carver. So these are all people that love Duplo, collect Duplo. I know Nancy is actually a Bricklink store for Duplo as well. I bought my Duplo dinosaurs off her. Quite reasonably priced if you're just wanting to buy certain things and not whole sets.
Yeah.
I see dinosaurs.
And then you get your token dinosaur park.
But that's not a dinosaur park.
Oh, looks like more like Chaos Dinosaur Park.
Chaos is fun. Who made this one? I want to know who made this one.
Oh, I gotta keep the surprise.
I'll shush you. I notice I have a volcano.
Megan Morris.
Megan Morrison. Oh, it was a lady dinosaur maker. It's interesting actually to see how many women or girls there are that build with dinosaurs as their thing.
Oh, it can't be.
This one
the facades. The facades. That's awesome.
I know, this won an award.
Oh wow! I looked around. Oh, someone put modulars in it. I looked again and go, no, it isn't.
That's what I thought too when I first looked at it. I'm like, oh my god, somebody got an award for putting some modulars in a cabinet, but it's actually facades.
Wow.
So that takes a bit of effort.
The big giveaway was the corner ones.
No.
The flat instead of cornery. It's awesome.
A bit of effort to build it and make it look right.
Scott Bradley and Jimmy Figure?
Jimmy Figures is a Bricklink store. Scott Bradley, I think, is Jimmy Figures. Anyway, I only know that because I've ordered from him before. So yeah.
Titanic, I think this is.
This was made by a little kid.
Oh my lord!
8 years old. He was featured on the news.
Wow.
So, yeah. He's from Canberra, and he spent, I think it was about 6 months building this.
Look out, Ryan McNaught. There's a new player in town.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, he's done well.
So that's not too bad for a little kid. That's pretty cool.
Wow. Oh,
I'm going to pretend I didn't see Douglas's comment about dinosaurs and women. Okay, so we've got some Transformers by Dion Whitehouse. Interesting.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. It's not the show without their trains.
Oh yeah, from what I've seen, the train layout was awesome.
I love the Victorian Lego train group down there. They are awesome with their trains. And they're always...
Their level of detail is, like, amazing. It's like model train show level of detail. And this isn't just a bunch of people chucking some train track on a display with a bunch of modulars. They build the landscapes.
Oh, some of the scenery they've done over the years is very impressive.
They ballast all their tracks.
And their best, surprisingly, their best work usually doesn't get seen at the show. It's usually more held off for the model train shows.
Yeah. And they also have their own, like, mocked trains and rolling stock. You only see one thing at the show, that the train layout, like, you have to pay attention to it. Talent from the young builders on show at Brickvention seems to get better and better every year. Another young builder I always have a keen eye out for is Miranda Whitehead, who designed this model called Neither Rain Nor Snow nor Gloom of Night Can Stay These Messages from Their Duty. The best Lego Elves builders, and I always love the sense of whimsy and fantasy that she infuses into her design. Seeing models like these makes me feel really sad about the elf scene being retired by Lego. And we have Rainbow Star Wars.
And I've seen a picture with James in the background of this.
Yeah. Pulling a face like, why am I here?
Oh, can you see it?
That's why he was in the background and everything. His chickens were beside the Rainbow Star Wars.
Yeah. I guess that was someone's doing.
No, this must have been the Bendigo Group's compound. And it seems to be a thing that they're doing now, is they're trying to keep, where there is a group of people traveling together, they're trying to keep them in one section. Yeah. Which I guess is good, because then they can all help each other look after their displays and actually see the show. That's one thing that I noticed in 2016 when we went, because they had a lot of, like, individual islands of stuff, and the only big group compounds were ones where Lugs had said, we want
Douglas, don't rub him the wrong way. Don't rub him the wrong way.
Rub who the wrong way?
James.
Oh. Anyway, so, like, we had all these little islands of people that were basically almost by themselves, and, like, I don't even want to think about what their show experience was when they couldn't even really leave their own display to even, go to the toilet or eat or whatever. I always say, never show alone. Always go with a friend or three. In fact, they should demand that from anybody who's an exhibitor, that they must have a helper with them. Okay. I think you scrolled into something else. Oh, no. Oh, and the Crystal Fox by Runa was absolutely gorgeous.
I think I'm at the end now. Yeah, I'm at the end.
We don't seem to have the picture, though. Where's the picture to go with it? Where's the picture?
Okay, there's been some problems with Jade's images haven't come up. Let me I'll hit a refresh to see if they come up, but sometimes when you put links in, sometimes they don't come up right. Oh, damn it, just put me right to the top again. Oh no. No, here we go. Hey, there's some. There we go. A whole bunch of images just popped up. I saw that. Must been something.
All right. Continue.
Sure, I saw a few new ones that popped up higher. Just double checking. Sorry.
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't see anything that didn't like have a picture attached.
I don't remember seeing that. Or that. Ah, here we go. Yeah, because we've seen that. Didn't see that. Just make sure. And that. I hadn't seen that. So,
The rest of the Transformers. Of course.
And Voltron. Voltron in the middle.
Oh, and Voltron.
And Voltron. What is this? Oh, that's more of the train guys stuff. Whoa.
Mm.
So it must have been yellow year for the t-shirts.
Yes, it was yellow year.
At least it's a lot more nicer color.
Depends. Some people suit yellow. I like Latvia. The blue was nice.
I like the yellow because it makes the actual Brickvention logo thing on the front pops. Yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, this.
Yeah, that has already been in a few shows.
Wow.
But you can see, as you can see, it's sitting on 3 tables. But at Brickvention, they don't believe in bollards except for around the train display. So generally speaking, they put a display on a much bigger space than the actual display is.
Ryan Draper. Did that one from New South Wales.
So I'm hazarding a guess that 3 tables lengthwise and widthwise instead of lengthwise, or whatever way you mean to say it.
Yeah.
Must give enough space to replace the need for bollards. To a degree. Although I heard quite a few people complain about people's children being rude and actually touching things a lot this year.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that at what happened at Belmont in a minute. Oh, yeah. I didn't see this one. This is a Harry Potter one. That looks like Slytherins. And why is Harry Potter in there? He is not Slytherin. Oh, there we go. There's my micro. Oh, that's even smaller.
That's not Micropolis. That's Micro. That is Melbourne.
Oh, wow. There's 2.
Yeah. You can tell that I've actually looked through a lot of the Brickvention.
There's Flinders Station right there.
Because I've spent most of the weekend having some serious FOMO and wishing that I was actually there with a lot of my friends. Because despite, any of the dramas and, whatever that happened over the weekend, which, is apt to always happen at Brickvention because you're bringing together hundreds and hundreds of people, like just the AFLs, the exhibitors.
Okay.
And throwing them in, 20,000 people, you're going to have, drama's going to happen. Oh, wow. So that's more of the detail of the elves, dragons thing. That was cool. I like how she's used the spiral steps.
Over here. It's awesome.
Although I'm left wondering how much help did she have making this? I'm just looking at the level of the technicality of the build. That is either that or she's got parents that are very supportive of her hobby and let her buy a lot of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting. Tram. I was actually expecting to see a lot more roller coasters, but I think that people realized very quickly after the roller coaster that the roller coaster is not designed for travel.
Oh, yes.
The roller coaster is not even designed for lots and lots of use because things move. Yes, classic space.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hiccups. Oh, hiccups. Oh, goodness. Oh.
What the hell?
Some kind of futuristic city type thing that's built on lava.
Well, no.
How would that even work? Is it lava? Hang on. Another nameless mock that I didn't get to find out the builder's name or title. This is the definition of the Flora's lava update. His name is Ramen Cups. Ramen Cups, I do believe, is a Rainbow Bricks person. I think he might be from like the Sydney, New South Wales area somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Dalek.
Lug as well.
I mean, damn it, was TARDIS, sorry. I said the wrong word. TARDIS.
Maybe it is something Doctor Who inspired.
Yeah.
But depending on when like photos were taken, it may have been before things were actually like properly set up. Because Friday,
you look in the background. It looks like it's set up day.
Yeah, Friday you need to have your stuff all together and your signage up.
Yeah.
So that you can get judged. But apparently there was getting some more controversy. Apparently there was like one whole wall of the venue that didn't even get looked at for judging.
What the hell? What happened there?
Star Wars.
Why did they miss the whole wall?
I have no idea. This is just hearsay and what I've been told. I don't know if it's the case, but yeah.
Oh, we didn't see Mario.
People asked if this is a new ABC thing, hiccups. I sometimes.
Oh my god, that is old.
It's not a new thing.
Mario.
Matthew Sicily.
Yeah, he's the guy who does all those awesome models.
No.
I'm sure it is.
No. You're thinking of Mo.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. This is what we're looking for.
That is a terrible photo. That does not show the beauty of it.
Yeah.
This is yet another one of those things where you really have to appreciate it in person because the light would pick up on all that transparent really, really well. It looks like she's used transparent helicopter blades.
Sheesh, that must have cost her a bit on Bricklink.
Transparent bars. Who wants helicopter blades? Looks like it has transparent antennas. Very nice, interesting use of parts there. So this is the ice foxes that are from that Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah.
The Crystal Fox. This is by Runa. Backstory: Runa has been battling brain cancer. So she's had a very, very tough year, and she's pulled this out as well. So,
oh my god!
And the eyes were lit up too.
Look at these; these are awesome.
These are cool. Who built these ones?
Getting to it. Getting to it.
Squirrel. Dave Holder, of course. That would be the guy who's in charge of Legoland Chadstone. He's the master builder there, the master model builder. So, of course, he has access to a lot of Lego. The minifigure swap wall was like a really major feature of this show, and I heard a lot of good feedback about this. People loved it. I think it's a brilliant idea. Obviously something that needs to be policed, though.
Oh.
So that was provided by Legoland Discovery Centre, Melbourne. What a massive minifigure wall for visitors to trade. I was very surprised to see quite a large number of coveted minifigures on the wall, and from what I've heard, it was very popular with guests. And yes, indeed it was.
Mm.
Looney Kitty
Kitty
Park.
Park.
That's funny.
Donna Mee.
Kitty Carnival. Donna Mee, yes.
Mm.
That is a name that I'm very familiar with.
Yeah. So, and there we go. That's it. So,
okay. So that's just the highlights. Like, was there a Micropolis this year?
I don't know. I didn't go. But
Didn't think
this is probably only a drop in the water too.
Oh yeah. This is just whatever caught Jay's eye, because you know, honestly, you cannot capture everything in a single day and actually, you know, make it quality content.
Yeah. So yeah, no. So
next year.
Yeah. What do you think is going to happen next year?
Next year, Q-Lug's going to go.
That's if we get our butts together.
The first time I said it publicly outside of our group, Q-Lug is going to go. We're going to fundraise. We're going to take a truck down. We're going to show Brickvention how it's done.
And we do have some awesome displays what have not been outside of northern New South Wales and Queensland.
So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to fundraise the thousands and thousands of dollars it's going to cost.
Oh yes, yes. I've actually
we'll be signing up for
started looking into that.
Places.
And I can tell you now, just the track alone is going to cost us $3,000.
Oh, it's going to cost more than that. You're forgetting petrol. You're forgetting overnight stays.
Yes.
People that have to drive it.
Yes.
Probably looking at closer to $4,000 or $5,000 just for the truck to go. Depending on the side of the truck. I've done some like really rough guesstimates. And it's based on the biggest truck available that budget rentals have. Yeah.
Oh, and you gotta watch with budget too. When I did my little thing, I only come out with 1,000 Ks, so I had to do the estimation of distance as well.
First time I plugged all the information in, it gave me 3,000 kilometers, and then the second time I plugged all the information in, it gave me 900. I'm like, what?
How many days were you putting on it?
It was more than a week.
Yeah, I did the same. I put it. I went. It really needs to be an extra day before, because you need it to come up the coast to pick up. And
what I was looking at was from about lunchtime on the Monday. Start packing like Sunshine Coast, drive to Brisbane.
Yeah, exactly.
Brisbane. And then
that's the question too. What budget rental were you looking for too?
7.3, the one with the sides. That
No. What I meant, which depot?
Oh, Maroochydore.
No, I actually ended up going through Capalaba because I looked through several different yards, and it seems like Capalaba is a different source of trucks versus anywhere else. I think Maroochydore would have to be a ship-in. That's probably why it's got different mileage or something bouncing around.
I don't know. Well, I tried the airport too, and it came up with similar answers. Anyway, the idea was just to get a rough guesstimate of how much it costs just to get the truck, and people driving the truck, and like I don't want them driving the truck down in one.
Well, would you believe driving from the Sunshine Coast to Melbourne is about the same distance of driving from Brisbane to Cairns? It
That's
is.
why I was like, we can do this because I know Brick Events has done from here to Cairns, well, from Brisbane to Cairns.
It's going to be a 2-day trip to get down. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. 2 drivers. Well, we obviously need to get 2 people.
I'm trying to work out where I worked out where the middle mark was. Damn it.
The type of truck I was looking at was the one with the sides that come off, like the port liner.
I wouldn't get those.
Why?
Dust. You get a ton of dust inside.
Okay.
I should know. I moved a warehouse with it, and we got a ton of dust.
Brick Mansion has forklifts, so it would make for a very quick unload.
Yeah, town loader. And you got your side doors on those other ones. As long as you use them right, not like Brick Events.
Anyway, so yeah, we're looking about that $4 or $5 grand for a truck, and accommodation for the people going down and back, and yeah, depending on what size truck we get, it could end up cheaper. And then you're looking at probably about $1,200 per person for flights and accommodation. That's highballing because obviously depends on how many people all commit to going.
Would you believe my estimates come out 1,000?
Yeah, well, that's.
I might have looked a little bit deeper. That's probably why.
Okay.
I probably looked a little bit deeper.
Yeah. What about transfers from the airport?
I haven't got that far. Yeah.
Well, like I said, I've rounded up everything. Like rounded up to like the highest that you would anticipate to have to pay for things like flights and stuff. And I don't want us to fly on anywhere where you can't have like checked luggage. You'll want checked luggage.
Actually, talking about luggage, I came up with an excellent idea. Everyone just take a carry-on bag, and if they need any additional clothes, send it down the truck.
Yeah, can you imagine the amount of organisation that's going to cost?
They just chuck it with their gear when it gets picked up.
Anyway. And the other thing is that we're going to obviously need people who aren't exhibitors to be volunteers to help to, look after. Because my thoughts is to get us in a compound together, and like I've already won Brick Ventures, like I hope you realise you guys don't do beetle displays. We don't do bitty. We don't do tall.
We
do
wide.
We
are true pros.
We do wide. We do like, we don't muck around, boys and girls.
We're proper traveling AFOL, so
yeah. Well, and like I'm thinking, well, we've been doing this. This is our 7th year. A lot of us have had created stuff since like year 3, I think it was. So for at least four years we've been.
No, it was actually end of year 2.
Okay,
it was the first Gold Coast was when we started using shipping boxes.
I didn't have a shipping box for the second Gold Coast. We had it for Townsville.
Yeah. But that was when Mum started the craze.
Okay, so halfway through year 3, whatever. Yeah, so like we're pretty down pat on the moving stuff around.
We're all down pat with the routine of how to load and unload. So.
I guess
and we are good at bumping in with really tight schedules too.
Oh yes. So the plan is for everyone to like fly in Wednesday night, stay overnight, start fresh in the morning, set up. Same thing with the truck. Truck arrive Wednesday night. And then, yeah, Thursday is setup day for Brickvention.
So if that's how that's going to go, I'll be there at 7:30 in the morning.
And then
that's how early the train comes in.
Friday.
If everyone doesn't know, yes, I'm going down by train.
So Friday's convention day. If they follow this year's format, they have the VIP night on Fridays now instead of Saturday.
That's better.
They used to make it Friday night would be, people would just all go meet down the pub together and have a meal. But Friday night this year was VIP night. Then Saturday is public day. Saturday night they had an adults night at Chadstone. So I'm really hoping they do that again next year. I'm assuming that because they've it seems like they've made a formal partnership now. I am, fingers crossed they'll do that again next year. Hopefully they'll iron out any of the teething problems that they had this year.
Fingers crossed they have fill the bucket.
Sunday, and then Sunday afternoon is pack up. So yeah, I'm really hoping to get some of our bigger displayers on board so that we can take down some very impressive stuff, and you never know, maybe come home with some awards. Not that it's about the awards. It's I know, especially for myself, it's mostly about the people. It's probably the only place I would have the opportunity to meet a lot of my friends. So consider this your warning now. Brickvention next year. If you want to catch up, I'll be there.
What can I actually touch a James and a Darren for real?
Yes. Yeah, they'll be there for sure. Unless they hear you coming, and then they might decide they're not going. Oh yeah, and getting off the topic of Brickvention and back to our show, I actually met one of my viewers. Came up and said hello, and she's like, "It's not fair for me to come up and say hi, I know who you are," and then not introduce herself. And then she introduced herself. Do you remember her name? I'm terrible. It happened I think on the first day, so on the second day I can't remember. Everything was a blur, to be honest. But she was very lovely. Came up and oh wow. And then one of the other exhibitors was actually telling me that their sister-in-law, I think sister-in-law or friend,
something,
is actually found out that he knew me. And she's like, Aussie Brick Chick? He's like, yeah. Oh, I love watching her stuff. He's like, oh yeah, I've got an interview on her channel, and she's like, oh, I don't care about that. I'm watching her.
Oh God.
That was Andrew. Andrew makes awesome stuff, so I'm like, okay.
Would you believe that the first show I ever went to, I had a fanboy come up to me. You're back at the time. You're Adam from from the Brick 101 show. He's totally fanning out at my stall. Okay, yeah. As much as I want to talk, I'm busy. Oh, but yeah, no, it's good to meet people who watch you.
Yeah.
At least you can put a face
to it.
Well,
I suppose go shows where you're most likely going to find them. But yeah, I have to admit that going to Brickvention is probably the kind of boost that my channel might need.
Well, actually, they'll probably work out because by then I should have my new camera.
I'm finding I'm really struggling. My iPhone can take really, really beautiful video, but I'm struggling to get it on my PC. My iPhone is pretty much brand new, and it won't stay connected. It's weird.
Well, hopefully I'm going to have a mirrorless Canon, was it M50 in time for Brick Venture next year, so 4K video footage. Look out. And hopefully by then I'll probably finally get my video editing software I've been needing for so long.
Douglas suggested that we go down in a party bus. I was like, no, I don't have that much time. Like, the idea is for people to fly so that it's not going to take 2 weeks to do this.
That's actually the funny thing about me traveling south. I know how long the trip is to Cairns, and it's actually not too bad of a trip. So, only problem is that I've got to get off a train at 8 o'clock at night and change to another train in Sydney. Useless New South Wales rail. Instead of having direct services.
Yeah, no, that's a bit stupid. But anyway.
I have been humming home for the trip back, maybe having the 13-hour stopover. There is a way of me doing a stopover in Sydney for 13 hours. So I'm tempted to do that on the way home and actually get to see a bit of Sydney. I've never been to Sydney.
Never?
Nah. I planned to go to Sydney a few times, but never gone through with it. I just want to do the tourist thing, especially go to Channel 7, knock on the window behind Koshi.
But yeah, I'd like to actually potentially get to see some of Melbourne this time. The last time, we only saw some of the surrounding streets around where the exhibition was.
Yeah. So I haven't looked into it deeply yet. What side of Melbourne is the exhibition centre?
It's like in the CBD area. It's in
okay.
Yeah.
I just haven't looked yet.
Within the area where you get free trams, so for yourself accommodation somewhere along the free tram route, you're set. So it doesn't matter how far away you are, you can get there fairly easily. Now that I've been there once, I feel a lot more confident about where to pick to actually go stay.
Yeah.
It was just unfortunate that the accommodation that was the closest to the venue was already well booked out. It's a bad time of the year too.
And it's right on tennis weekend too.
Yeah, so I'll just have to confirm with the Brick Benching Committee that what their dates are for next year, so that we can start sorting out.
Well, if it's the weekend I think of going, guess what's going to be on the Saturday?
Your birthday.
Yeah.
What a shame.
That could be the best birthday present a Lego fanboy could have. Anyway. Actually, I am hoping everything goes well and they do that A4 night again. Because I really love the Discovery Centre.
Like this soon and say we're going to do this is so that Brick Events don't go and decide to have a show the same weekend. Because they do, they're not going to have any exhibitors. Because from what I've heard, even Adrian wants to go. Oh, especially, if everything's going to be mostly, if not all, fundraised. He's like, I'm going for free stuff. Anyway, can we move on to talking about our show?
Yeah.
I feel like we've said a lot of stuff, so...
Yeah.
What was the thing that you were avoiding saying?
Oh, no.
Oh, the Master Builders Night.
Oh, yeah. I was just holding off that until we're ready. I made the mistake in basing off the Bond car, not an easy fix. Oh, what? Oh, St. Captain Douglas building his Bond car.
Yeah, you're frustrating, Adam. Can you stop avoiding the question? What were you thinking about the Master Builder evening?
Other than it was poorly organised.
What? In what way?
Well, I ended up being a lot of kids, and the format they chased seemed a little bit more towards an adult than a child.
Mm.
So
Well, it's hard to find something that like appeals to both adults and children.
They could have done something a little bit better, but yeah.
It didn't feel like people had a lot of time to just look at the displays.
Yeah.
There should have been some time, like specifically for that as well.
Mm. And plus, there was a lot of people running late, and I think in the end there was some people who didn't even turn up.
That paid and didn't turn up. Yeah, there was at least a few.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's interesting.
But I heard that everyone that came to the Master Builders evening got a free armband for the next day to use. Well, so I guess that made up for any, perceived,
Ooh. Yeah.
Apparently, one mum whinged about the value of the VIP tour bag, saying that the bag wasn't worth $100. No, the whole entire thing with the tour and the going behind and up close, that was, the main part of the value.
I'll tell you one thing. The positive thing about that VIP event thing, evening Master Builder, whatever you want to call it, at least I got to sit down while everyone was doing that. I was actually doing some work on my display without being disturbed. So, yeah, slowly getting there. Hopefully, I'll get onto the new tier soon. I'm glad I actually got rid of the extra double line track I had on my display. It looks so much better now. So, expansion coming soon. Got gaps to fill up yet. So,
anyway, are you going to show my Flickr photos that you've stolen?
I thought you were going to share one.
Oh, you want me to share it now?
You said you were going to do it. And I held off. That's why I took the screen off me.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So this is all in no particular order. Can everybody see it? See it? See it?
That still hasn't caught up in the stream yet.
Everybody can see it. Okay. This is a harbour. Yeah. This is in no particular order. Sorry, this will be all jumbled.
Oh, that's the train group. Train pals, that's it. Yeah. That display.
Notice the missing bits on the carousel. They're all over here and over here.
What the hell?
Oh, don't get me started. I picked it all up and put it out the back after I took this picture.
That's all right. I know the train went for a Mickey flip. Oh, that's actually one thing that happened on the weekend. The train is mine on Mum's Western display. The wheels finally decided it had enough and tried to go walkabouts. And I had a smashed train towards the end of Sunday with no time to try and rebuild it because the wheel wouldn't stay on. So, yeah, that was fun.
All the joys of the internet, it takes a little while for it to catch up.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yes, I know, shamelessly promoting myself.
So, I didn't know. I was going to say, how clean was your microphones? And they were going, do you wrap yours?
Yes. It gets No, it gets it's not cheating. It's how you keep all the little pieces together because like shit falls apart sometimes.
Mm. Now, when was the last time you had this display out?
Last show, I had it out at Tweed. It was one of the Q-Lug displays.
Oh,
This is the GAR.
okay. What was the last show before that?
I don't know. Roger gave us a turntable, so this actually turned a bit in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Need a turntable. So this is the Master Builders thing. They had like a little talk at the start. And
That
they
sounds
had
quite interesting.
There was an awful lot of children.
Mm.
Yeah. Star Wars.
Oh, that's Damien's display.
Duplo. There's 2 camps.
And for everyone's knowledge, this is Mum's display, and she got a Duplo train for Christmas.
And it makes noises. Not that you could hear it over the crowd. Oh my god, it was loud.
Oh my god, when the crowd started quieting down, I could hear it from the other side of the hall. So, oh yeah, that's the train there at the front. What decided it had enough and kamikaze.
On the other side.
That was the one with kamikaze off. We also had problems with the hidden away point system underneath what runs on a.
We lost the catcher.
Oh, what do you call it? An Arduino computer. It wouldn't work on Friday, and I think it was by the end of Saturday I figured out what was wrong with it.
Mm.
And I fixed it. So half the show it was only running on one loop. That's Quarry. Surprisingly, it stayed intact this time. Oh, and he killed the motor on his little machine there.
Yeah, well, they're not really designed to be thrashed that much.
Yeah. Oh, I'll go find some new motors for him. I'll go upstairs.
This castle is awesome. Andrew's been actually working on the structural integrity of this. It's been in existence for about a year. And it's had a bit of a tough life, really. Here's our Minecraft.
Oh, the massive Minecraft display. Kids went nuts over this weekend.
Loved the Mushroom Island. Sean designed the mushrooms. I made the landscape.
That was a pain in the butt to put back in the box.
He designed the rest of like the plant, well, the layout of where all the land and water was.
The only problem with the display, the kids kept saying, "Why was the never thing above it?"
Yeah, it really needs to be down low. I don't know how else to do that, really, because like there's some very sought out figures on that, and I'd be afraid of them going walkies. I suppose we could put it on a table and lower it.
Maybe get some PVC sheets and put it on the front.
Yeah.
And then rotate the whole display around and then drop the never down.
Yeah, I suppose you could do that, but then we'd have to flip around some of the buildings.
Yeah.
Chickens!
Oh my god, there was one woman, he said, "Oh, look at the ducks." And I go, "Oh, look again, you mum. Look again, mum." And she go, "Oh, they're chickens."
Also freaking chickens. I think the only thing that really annoyed me is that I couldn't get proper photos of it on the inside of everything. I think we really need to flip that layout.
And that back wall wasn't doing it justice anyway. It was sort of blaring it.
This show was an absolute nightmare to take photos in. The lighting was awful. We have a lot of birch trees because my husband is like obsessed with birch trees for some reason. My favorite bit was this huge cactus.
Oh God!
That Steve apparently has gotten himself accidentally attached to. And we've also got a token dinosaur in the display.
Long live Dino Park.
Yeah. So there are a lot of kids who are like, why is there a dinosaur in Minecraft? Because this is Lego Minecraft. Shut up, kid. I mean, it's Lego Minecraft. I did not say shut up, kid. Not outside my head anyway.
So this is my display surprise. It's slowly converting over to its new layout with the new rain silo. I actually got to tweak that one over the weekend.
Probably be more photos later, maybe.
Oh, actually, talking about the airport. On day one, the plane that was up the same end as me, this is this one here and shot on that runway. That ended up behind the one airplane up the other end by the end of day one.
Oh, so kids were moving it.
And then on day two, I found the plane up the other end was supposed to be taking off on its side.
Oh my goodness.
And crashed on the runway. So, yeah.
How cute their hands to themselves. Don't they know they're not supposed to touch the Lego?
And it didn't, actually, the worst thing was parents putting toddlers up on the stage.
Yeah, that's great. Bikini Bottom. Oh, we got Disneyland type thing.
Disney World. Get your castles right. It's Disney World.
Monster Village.
That is actually one of the displays Roger's planning to retire soon. He's retired his Winter Village, and that one is going to get retired soon too for a new display. So. Yeah. This train.
Got a repeat of some things now.
Oh, more detail.
Detail. Closer up shots.
Oh, and the smell in the hall too.
Oh yeah, because the air conditioning outlet leaked
leaking
through the ceiling
and into a plant.
And into a conveniently placed plant, yes. So I was spraying Glen 20 all weekend.
Oh, hell yeah.
Try and kill the mold spores. Because that's what Glen 20 can do, apparently, according to the can. So, we had some, like, Ninjago and Nexo nights that was clearly filler. But between this and this, Bill and Jodie could have gone. Because this was Rogers, and it's just a collection of sets. This is not to standard. Neither is the other one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fillers. Might be getting towards the end of it.
Yeah.
This is taking some higher shots from overhead.
Yeah.
Or as overhead as I can while standing up.
Oh, that's the other thing we learned. If we do end up going to this venue again, we know to take some lights with us.
Yeah.
Light up the displays because as you can see in the background, you can see the windows.
So this is like the play area. They totally should have had this in another room.
Yeah.
That space needed to be like better used.
Yeah. You could easily increase space.
Oh, who's this guy?
I don't know.
Who's this guy? Never seen him before.
And I already am wearing the same shirt tonight.
You can see there's a beautiful view out the windows that really should have been blacked out.
Yeah.
Some block-out curtains would have gone a long way.
Oh, there's the star of the show.
Katie. Oh, such a hard work, but she looked after the player all weekend because the staff member that was supposed to be in charge of it was on holidays.
And she ended up on Channel 9 News as well.
Oh, yeah, that too. But she was supposed to be looking after displays. So, turned out that, you know, some displays weren't.
Well, actually, I was sort of helping her over the weekend too. So, bouncing back between looking after our displays and helping her go and have breaks and stuff.
Well, I had to help with breaks for Sean and for Declan, and Dad and you.
Yeah.
By playing musical displays.
Oh, it was a pain in the ass to get out for lunch. It was so hard to get food, out to get food.
It was ridiculous that we couldn't bring our own food in, considering that we were essentially stuck in the place. And, like, if you were to go and eat downstairs, it takes time to get food.
Who ate downstairs?
I don't know. Or people who ate
I ate upstairs.
Or even if you ate upstairs, it, you know, took a while. In the end, we ended up smuggling in food.
Yeah. Surprisingly, the quickest way to get food in that venue is go to the cafe upstairs and just order a tasty sandwich. So quick. That is last day too.
Yeah.
He was in the corner asleep.
I took off a lot of photos of the Minecraft because, like, this was the first time it'd been out.
And then you can go and look back at it and work out what to improve too.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Dad and Ben.
At least Dad wasn't looking like Father Christmas.
This is my son saying, I approve of this display. Thumbs up. He was being obnoxious and ruining all my photos.
So look out, Melbourne. You might actually get to see this display up close.
Yeah.
I'll have to do some repairs on the rail lines and that. Make sure it's ready for Melbourne. I had some kids say, "Oh, is this Lego for sale?"
What?
Yep. On day 2, I was just walking past all the mosaics, and the kid says, "Is this Lego all for sale?" I'm going, "No."
So this gives you an idea of the venue. So this is like looking towards the entrance, and that's sort of mostly in the other direction. Up over here, there were exit doors to the stalls area, which was in the next little foyer.
Yeah, that was into the function room.
Yeah.
So this is the big auditorium with the stage, and then there was a function room next door that can be split in half. Yeah,
so I'm standing on the stage, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
There's the left side of stage.
And conveniently, me and Declan were right beside the men's toilet.
Yeah. It's a very odd shape too. Slides.
And it didn't help having that little gap going to the men's toilet because we had to keep it open. I don't know why we need toilets inside the hall open.
Oh, well, it was like in the stall area, they had toilets behind the stalls and people kept on demanding to use them. It's like, there's like there's toilets out in the corridor. There's toilets
in the hall.
You don't need to come into this toilet. This toilet is like, there's only like 2 toilets in there, not for the general public.
Well, the men's toilet, we only had 1 toilet in the trough, and that's it.
Oh.
I'm going, why did we have this open? And it was boiling hot when you walked into the toilet.
And at one point, a man and his 2 sons just barged past.
Yes, I was there when that happened. I turned to the woman, I'm looking, I go, huh? You should go, oh, aren't we allowed to go behind the door? I go, no.
It's like, that's why there's a barricade there. I think we're coming to the end now.
You do have a big flicker stream.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to get like an overhead shot so that you can sort of see where everything is.
Oh, that's blurry.
I did do a few rounds of photos just in case anything didn't turn out. So this is different lighting. You can see how different it looks.
Mm.
This must be stuff that was taken on the second day.
Yeah. Jiggles. I hate hot toilets. Sweating in a cubicle is not fun.
And that's it. We reached the end. Hooray!
Yay! Oh, so yeah, that was our weekend.
How do I stop screen sharing?
Stop screen sharing.
Okay.
Thank God you don't have the red button. So yeah, no, it was a busy weekend. There was a little bit of interesting, well, not interesting, but something really upsetting happening towards the end of pack up when we were finishing packing up the ute and the truck. We had people running out of the hall, out of the RSL.
Yeah, and other people running after.
Up. Yeah, and police turning up and all this, and someone escaping in a boat.
Yeah, a boat roared off, and like we're all like wondering what the heck's going on
here. Me being me, I found out the juicy goss after everyone left.
Like a busybody.
Someone got abused in the RSL and assaulted, and yeah, the guy ran out of the building, jumped into a tinny what had his kids in it, and bolted off up the river. And from the sound of it, he got up to there's this crossing creek that goes back across to the other river, and he turned out off of that river somewhere into that creek, and the police shot up after him, and then the guy of the woman who got assaulted chased after him too. So yeah, that was something very interesting. Yeah. Oh yes, Douglas, Dad was on Channel 9. Might have been briefly, but he was there. Sadly, I didn't get on it. But then again, I think that was filmed right on lunchtime, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, you probably weren't there.
I probably weren't there. I know Mum's Duplo got the last shot.
It did. And like the Ballina crowds were really quite good. The media coverage was excellent. They had media coverage on, like, media came in on Friday, I think it was.
Yeah. Oh, and the article what ran a few days early in the Senior about our mother. and if I remember rightly, Mum said that someone came up and said, "Oh, you Diane from the paper."
It's hilarious because they never, like, after I went to all the trouble of doing a photo shoot of Mum with her display, like, you know, a mock-up of, you know, she took out a portion of her display and all that. They never used any of the photos I sent. I'm like, did they even check the emails? I was disappointed. But they did use one of my photos for the...
And give you credit.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I did ask for it too.
Yeah.
I don't... Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, very, very busy, very, very successful weekend. Very good crowds. I don't think we were given very accurate numbers though, because on day one the register shat itself.
Oh, it does it every show.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't get a better system.
I don't know.
Ugh,
Or
annoys
maybe
me.
like, why not just check off and like make a little tally, a running tally of everyone that comes through the door and buys a ticket or checks in?
Well, physically, they do have copies of everyone checking in. So
Yeah, but they can't check that until after, really.
yeah. But yeah. And surprisingly, it was the first show we rocked up, and the truck wasn't in the loading dock. What seriously worried us in the first point.
Yeah, that was probably the like, other than the size of the venue being tiny and the mold from the dripping
Oh yes.
dripping out of the ceiling. And I know it was aircon because it wasn't there when you first came in the morning. The smell was there, but the water wasn't there. It was like condensation from the aircon. Something's leaking up in the ceiling, and it's only once they've been going for a little while that it all starts dripping through. So
I don't know what happened on Sunday, but the RSLs in the actual RSLs aircon started failing.
Oh, I think there was just more people.
Because I know the hall.
Lots of people in the venue. There was lots of people down there. Oh, that was the other thing, is that the RSL people, like on the first day, before even like we were halfway through the day, were like, "Are you guys coming back next year?" Because their downstairs was packed all weekend. It's very Aussies. There were people that are like locals that were regulars that were complaining that they couldn't find somewhere to sit to have their their beer and their shandy.
Oh God. Okay.
But, yeah, it was a good weekend. It was an exhausting weekend. But unfortunately, because I had friends at Brickvention that were like teasing me with photos.
Yes.
Like I was there, but I was like, why aren't I there? Yeah.
But on the positive side, we got to visit the Lego shop twice.
Boring.
Oh, come on. I love going to the Lego shop.
Boring.
Okay, I think
it would have been more exciting if they had all the new sets.
Oh.
We were winning Overwatch. We've been promising Declan Overwatch.
Overwatch. Oh God. For someone who said he went at the sets when he saw them.
No, the first set, the ones that came out from Blizzard Entertainment themselves were crap. But the proper size ones look pretty good. Bastion looks alright.
Okay, I think that's the show for tonight.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Watch this space. More information of the Queensland invasion to come.
Yeah. Much fundraising is needed.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you like this show tonight. Also, if you got some interesting news articles, if it's to do with your own events or something, drop a line in the comments down below, or even on my channel's community tab. Leave something there. I always see those. Also, thank you, ABC, for coming along. My oldest sister, my wisest sister.
You should thank me.
And my best sister.
All weekend.
Hey, at least you didn't have to stay with me.
At least I didn't have to listen to you snoring.
Oh,
the air conditioner sounded like an airplane taking off, so maybe it would have been better to have listened to you snoring.
Oh, did you close the window in your bathroom? That's the reason why.
Have you closed the bathroom door though?
I worked out halfway through the weekend. I went, oh, that's the problem. Shut the bathroom window.
Yeah, but with the bathroom door shut, so that should work the same, shouldn't it? Anyway, all right, we're leaving. Bye, everybody. Red button time.
Oh, stuff, you Douglas.
Red button nation.
So, where is it? Until next time, play well and keep on building.
Bye.
Bye for now, and don't forget Friday night for TGI Friday. Until then,
bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.